real. Tell her how I feel. Life get unreal. This how I live. Everything got one, yeah. Oh wait, it's a time, yeah. Can't run out of fun, yeah. Me and you wanna run, yeah. Let's go. Shawty got.
Hey y'all. I know it's been a minute since y'all seen me, and the last time y'all saw me, I was in the middle of a breakdown, and I was still at school. At the time, I was going through a lot. The person I was talking to had kind of hurt my feelings really bad, and it was a lot of things going on with that. And then at the same time, I had lost some friends, and I was still at school, and graduation wasn't coming fast enough. And I was just ready to get home. I was tired of being there, and it was just a lot going on top of the mental stuff that I had still needed to deal with from the past year and a half. And I broke down. I'm in a more better place now. I'm not as mentally broken as I was back then. I feel like I've built my mental up a little stronger than it was. I've built myself up. I still have a few issues here and there, but overall I feel like I'm in a very calm, collected, and happy place with my life. Well, not life. What is life? Life. Since graduation, the summer was cool. It was a little, most of the time I was out. I didn't like being home. If you know me, I don't like being home at all. I like being out. I'm just sorry, I'm trying to see if it's raining because my dog doesn't like rain. Come here, bud. He's not listening to me. Anyways, I like being out. So over the summer, I was out all the time with my friends, with my best friend. She came home. I didn't even think she was gonna be home that much over the summer, but she was home the whole summer. And we spent almost 24/7 together, which I loved, because if you know me, I'm a type that don't get to spend that much time together, because she runs track and she's always busy. So being able to spend this summer with her was amazing to me. I loved it. That's my other half. Like, I love her to death. We also went to Jamaica like 2 weeks ago. I think it was, like 2 weeks ago for her 21st birthday, and that was completely amazing. We stayed on an all-inclusive resort. Come here, bud. I know. That was amazing. We stayed on an all-inclusive resort, so drinks and food and all of that was all included. We didn't have to pay for anything except when we did excursions. And the excursions we did, I did the zip lining, ATV riding, and river rafting. And then the next day with my mom and my stepdad, I did the Bob Marley tour in the Dunn's River, I think that's what it's called. The Dunn's River excursion, where you kind of walk up the river. The zip lining was amazing. I love zip lining. I'm just scared of heights, so it took me a minute to kind of like calm my nerves. But ATV riding was amazing. Only reason I did ATV riding is because I was too overweight to do the horseback riding, which sucked because they got to ride the horses through the water. But I mean, it is what it is. That's kind of on me. So anyways, but then we did the rafting, and I got a bottle of champagne to myself. I got a coconut with the coconut water that I got to drink out of the coconut. I got a foot massage. What else? That was nice. The men out in Jamaica are very flirtatious. Like everywhere I went, somebody was trying to flirt with me, whether it be at the resort or the excursions. And like they don't really take no for an answer. They don't really take no for an answer. But I was able to get around that. Like I ain't even gonna talk about that. The Bob Marley tour was amazing, and I've never really been just a big Bob Marley fan. My uncle is, but like I've never really listened to his music or like knew much about him. But being able to go on that tour and just kind of learn about his life, see where the house he was born in, see the house, like the place that he lived in after he moved, like, and see his resting place, his mother's resting place. They had some of his other family on the property, their resting place there too. His mom stayed in the house he was born in until, like, after he died, she moved back there, and she stayed there until 2008. The road to that place, to the property where the Bob Marley tour is scary. It is a very thin road. It's a two-way road. It's really thin. And people in Jamaica don't know how to drive. I don't know how to drive, but they don't know how to drive for real. Like, they drive super fast, and then like they drive on the opposite side of the road from us. Like the way we drive, they drive completely opposite. So it was just a real scary experience getting up there, especially since it was on like all these mountains and hills and stuff. It was me and my mom are finna have a panic attack. But then the river was amazing. I love water. I absolutely love water. Like the beach, going to swimming pools, going to water parks. Like I like all of that. So the river, that was amazing to me. Like I loved it. I completely loved it. Being able to walk up the river and like having to climb up it and stuff like that. It was amazing. The beach at the resort, the water was so clear. I even got like some goggles and the little snorkel, and I was like looking in the water, and I was seeing all these different type of fish. Like there was some alligator guards in there. I knew they bite, but like I really didn't know they bite. I was confused. I didn't know if they bite or not. And they were like little baby ones, so I was like following them around trying to see like what they look like. And one of them was like circling me. No. And then after, my best friend told me that they bite. So I'm glad it didn't bite me. There was a lot of like sea urchins in there. What else? I saw a crab. So I tried to go in the water at like midnight. And I was in the water for like a good 10-15 minutes. But then I got scared because it was really dark. And although like the water is clear and you can see the sand underneath you, you can't really see what's swimming in the water. So I was like, okay, there might be something in this water. I need to get out. As I'm getting out, I feel like a string or something on my thighs. And I just kind of move it with my hand. But as I move it with my hand, my thighs start burning. And they start like little bumps start popping up. I got stung by a jellyfish. Oh, my mom was so mad at me because, like, who goes in the water at midnight? I just be doing stuff. So she was mad because it burned for a little bit, but by the next day it was gone. Like, it was done with. It didn't leave no scars or nothing. It wasn't a bad sting. I think, like, I just kind of caught the end of one of them because there was a guy that works at the resort. He was walking past us, me and my best friend Tasia. He was walking past us and he asked if we were okay. We told him I got stung, and he was like, it was probably a jellyfish because jellyfish come in at night, especially with high tide. Like the water was completely higher than it was earlier in the day. So like at night they all come in. So it was most likely a jellyfish that stung me. And he also said that they kind of like stay in groups. So I'm so lucky I didn't walk through a group of them. Oh, my bad, y'all. I don't know if it caught that because my phone was about to die. But I'm lucky I didn't walk through a group of them because that would have hurt. But yeah, so that was Jamaica. Jamaica was amazing. I wanted to try the KFC out there because they said the KFC out there tastes really good. But we didn't have a way there off the resort. And I didn't feel like spending any extra money. Plus, so I didn't know they take US dollars out there, and I traded my money for Jamaican currency. That was the most difficult thing ever because Jamaican currency, $200 was like $30,000 out there. So like it was too much for me. But that was a great end to my summer. During the summer, I also got a job for the city of Dallas for the water utilities, and I'm a coordinator there. And so far, I like the job. It's good pay. I wasn't really at work that much this week because I was in a car accident on Tuesday early in the morning, and the airbag kind of knocked me around. So I'm still kind of sore from it. And I tried to go into work the next day, and it just didn't work for me. It hurt. I was in pain, but I'm on some medication now, so it's not as painful. Like, I feel a lot better than I did at first. Like, it was horrible. I didn't want to move, none of that. Trying to think of what else I could tell y'all to update y'all. For the past maybe like almost 3 months, I've been talking to somebody new. I'm not really sure where that's going yet, so I'm not gonna speak too much on that. Depending on where it goes, if it does go somewhere, I will talk more about it maybe later. But I think right now my only issue that I'm having in my life is that I'm so focused on trying to find somebody else to, like, I'm so focused on trying to find somebody else to be in a relationship with, because, you know, like a year and a half ago, I got out of a relationship. And I haven't really spent any time trying to focus on being by myself, which I know I need to, because it's unhealthy for me to feel like I have to be in a relationship to be happy. And I've been trying to work on it lately. Like, yeah, I do talk to somebody, but I've also been kind of focusing on myself at the same time. I'm more happy in a relationship than I am by myself. And I don't think there's anything necessarily like just wrong with that. I think that I can be happy by myself. Like, I'm okay right now being by myself. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me whether I'm talking to somebody or not, because like I'm okay with it. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Like, hold on, y'all. My mom is calling me. I'll be right back. My bad, y'all. My bad. My mom had called me, but what I was trying to say was, like, right now I'm single. I'm okay by myself. Like, I'm fine. I'm not just necessarily tripping on being in a relationship with somebody, because the past few people that I have tried to talk to, I have put my all into them, trying to make it work, trying to make it into something that I want it to be, and they weren't giving the same energy. And I noticed that, like, I saw it. I just didn't want to let go of it because I wanted somebody, and that drained me. So I don't want to do that again. So right now I'm cool. Like, I'm good if I have to be single. Like, that's fine. But I would like to be in a relationship. Like, I'm my happiest when I'm in a relationship, when I have somebody to pour love into, and when they can pour love into me as well. Like, that's my majority of these grown-up years. I've been in a relationship, so that's what I've gotten used to. But overall, like, I can get past that. I can work through that. I need to start working back on losing weight, getting back in the gym, because I'm the heaviest that I've ever been. Well, now I'm the heaviest that I've ever been. But I'm working on it. I started drinking water, a gallon of water every day. I'm going to start a smoothie cleanse that I've done a few times. That kind of jump started when I did lose weight 2 years ago. I'm going to do that within the next few days, and kind of let that start helping me lose weight. I'm going to start going to the gym every day after work with my friend Amy. Like, I'm gonna get back on it. I'm gonna get my life back in order. Like, it's not bad. My life is not bad right now at all. I am the happiest that I've been in a minute. Like, I really am. I just want to get it to where I'm completely happy. Like, I want to be able to not have those moments where I just feel like completely down. I don't want to do that anymore. Like, I want to get my life together. And I think that I'm doing a pretty good job so far, starting to get it together, starting to really like work through my issues. And so yeah, I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I wanted to update y'all on? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it as of right now. I know I don't use this page a lot. I had a whole different vision for this page when I started it. I don't know what vision I had for this page. I wanted it to be more interactive. Like, I wanted to like actually be doing things and like kind of just like put that on here, like just show my life as it is. And it really just didn't work out like that. I really just kind of used this as like a vlog, like a diary type of, like, I just kind of update y'all on my life. Which I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, to the people who watch this all the time, to the people, especially my family watches this all the time, and I love y'all so much for it. Like, I really appreciate the support. Like, to the people who do support me and the people who watch this all the time and the ones that'll text me and be like, I'm proud of you and I'm always here. Like, I appreciate that so much. This is just really a way for me to kind of like express myself and just kind of let people know like what I'm going through. And because I feel like sometimes people don't know what I'm going through, and that kind of affects the way they treat me, and they are like, that affects the way they think of me and the way that I act sometimes. Cause sometimes I act out. I know that sometimes I do act out. I'm sorry, y'all. This braid is getting on my nerves. Sometimes I do act out, or sometimes I act a certain way and people don't know why. And like, I don't know. This page is just so people can know what I go through and just kind of why I act the way I act, why I do what I do. Like, I don't know. Just kind of here to vent, I guess. But overall, thank y'all for all the support. Thank you for everybody who watches this page. Thank you for those who comment the sweet messages to me. Thank you for just the people who love me and support me. I really appreciate it. I love you guys so much. And I will try and be back with another video soon. As soon as I find out what I want to do that video over, which I'm pretty sure I'll find something to do that video over, because I'm always going through something at some point. But thank you guys. This video wasn't as long as other ones. It might have been, because it's a two-part video. I got to put the two videos together. But thank you guys so much. I love you guys.